Yeah, my name is Dean Cruz. I'm an architect based in Goa. I'm part of a firm called Mosaic. I have a partner who is a woman and a product designer, and we offer a holistic design service. I've been part of Wade for the last 10 years, and I've seen it grow from strength to strength. I think women have a very different perspective in the world of architecture and design, and it sort of compensates for what men lack at times. Having a business partner who is also a woman gives me an insight into the strengths and weaknesses here that women have. But both these are really compensatory for what a combination of what a man and woman can provide in terms of the world of architecture and design. And I think we have to look at some way in which we can nurture their abilities and recognize that they need space to actually plug into the world of design where their strengths are appreciated. My partner, being a product designer, has a very different approach to design. For example, where product design involves a great amount of rigor and process, creating sort of prototypes and then testing them out as part of a design process. And that's something which we architects don't really, take care of, and where we are very intuitive and, almost like something which comes to our mind, we follow through with design. But I've been educated really in this process, striving design for. And that strength has really come for me through somebody who's understood it in greater detail. At our fingertips is, a world of knowledge that we can have. We go to Google and we get all the information we need. Unfortunately, people don't really use it in the correct manner. So I think it's important that we educate students how to use these new technologies effectively. I come from an age, for example, where the slide rule was the most sophisticated computer at that time. So it meant a great amount of rigor in what we designed. So we need to actually sort of nurture the ability to think in three dimension, to be able to understand materiality, to be able to understand dimensions. And that's really the essential part. And then the various new technological digital abilities can be put to good use. We find a lot of American firms, Singapore firms, of British firms, Italian firms coming into India and actually pushing the design vocabulary. And I think where the problem lies is a lack of professionality in the thing. It's not we don't lack it, but we're not nurtured. So I think institutes and colleges need to really take this on board and understand how, besides being skilled in the design field, is how do you actually make your whole process robust, make your whole process to an international standard. And then only can we compete with the international pressures that we have coming from outside. So I think in Wade Asia, recognizing a craft base in design, I think would actually bring about the uniqueness and also the ability to challenge international designers. Because I just came from Jaipur, for example, and Jaipur is this tremendous craft base. And there are a lot of designers there, architects and designers actually using the craft base to create products which really would compete in the international market. And in fact, they're exporting out to international markets. So I think if we're able to actually take that on board and use that great craft base, we could definitely be, an international force to reckon with.